If you have a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces, Sun, Moon or Rising, this is a look at the energies of abundance, love and joy that could be around you for the rest of the month of September. So overall, I believe that tapping into the essence of joy and being as joyful as you can in your life without making yourself or other people vomit, that is the key to bringing in abundance in all its forms of love and money and all the good things. So joy is one of my favorite entries into abundance. Now, I'm looking at the keys for your joy for the month, for the rest of this month, and it seems like you are in a major change here. You are in a transition, but going from dark to light. There's death and rebirth here. So the old ways are really dying, and look, the old ways are really passing away into dust. You are really going through a giant metamorphosis. Now, that sounds exciting, doesn't it? And it sounds beautiful, turning into a butterfly. It actually can be scary and it can be challenging. This whole process is not to be sneezed at. I feel that you've done a lot of the work over a long period of time and you are more than ready to burst forth, but you still might get the speed wobbles coming out of this. So you are being reminded to have faith in your dreams. There are beautiful things coming for you in this glorious new future. And things just may be a little bit hard to ground at the first flap of the butterfly's wings as you emerge from the cocoon. So don't try and get too far too fast. Just take things slow and steady. You have started a new chapter, and that is the excitement here. We got the Pleiades card. This is the card of channeling and also of uplifting humanity. It's saying you have a dual mission here. So what do I feel this means for water signs? I just get this beautiful, set this card on fire. I get this beautiful sparkling crystalline energy from this card, and I get the sense that even if you don't have any proof yet, you can feel the goodness coming, you can feel the sparkle heading your way. And the metamorphosis, you know you might have a few wobbles to get through as you make this transition, but you're sort of channeling in a way. Even if you don't know the details, you sort of sense that there is something very sparkling, beautiful, light, and very spiritual ahead for you. So I'm now going to look at your financial abundance, your work, your career, your stability, and let's see what the universe wants to tell us for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon or Rising for the rest of the month. Wow. Okay, financially this month, water signs, you are going to get some big opportunity. It's going to be very official. Things are going to turn in your favor. These are two massive cards. This is of contracts, of permanence, of official notifications of stuff. And this is the wheel turning in your favor. This is a big shift. Now, this card has been very busy this month, and that is usually about boundaries. But for you, I'm feeling this is your energy to take down any obstacle that is in your path to get what you want. It is a very sort of there's a lot of vigor here. There's a lot of vim and vigor and energy into pursuing your goals. There is triumph. Triumph will be yours. And not only that, it seems like this could be in a financial business partnership with someone else or a new client. There's something here about two people coming together and all being in accord that is going to really have you feeling like you are riding high. This is your success moment. Your time has come. All eyes are on you. You're leading the parade. It's your victory lap. This is amazing. Not only that, look at you rising high above all your concerns and just leaving them behind. This is getting up into the stratosphere. This is climbing up into heights that you have not yet scaled, and leaving your troubles behind financially. This is abundance galore. I want this. Well, luckily this is for me too. Slingshot. It's going to happen really fast. It's going to come out of nowhere. You're going to be just propelled forward. Some big opportunity, some big turn of events is going to bring a lot of stability, and you're going to have a lot of action here, a lot of passion towards bringing something about, and it's just going to go so well. Okay, let's look at the horoscope cards that came out the astrology cards. Moon in the 9th house, the Sagittarian house. This could be an opportunity overseas. 9th Sagittarian house is all about something international, foreign affairs. It could be communication on a mass scale. It is broadcasting. It is the World Wide Web. And this is emotional moon. There's something very emotionally fulfilling for you that is coming either from an overseas contact or just expanding your world out. 9th house, expansion, new horizons, new growth opportunities. Something is going to be very emotionally rewarding there. Optimism, you have every reason to be optimistic. You are riding high. This is so exciting. And again with the 9th house, overseas, expansion, broadcasting. It can be spirituality where you get on your soapbox and not only your own, you don't only just nurture your own beliefs, you want to transmit them to everyone. That's why it's the 9th house of broadcasting. It's kind of like being the priest in the pulpit. Actually, this is the Pope in the pulpit, well, on his Pope throne. So there is some synchronicity there with the 9th house. This one is Saturn, so it is challenges. It says fulfillment. So Saturn tests you. It makes sure you're up for the job. And this is saying to me that Saturn has tested you and is leaving this reward, because when you've been tested, when you've proven yourself to be reliable, dependable, and good at what you do because you've done the hard yards, you've got all the proof, and you've got all the experience and all the knowledge, you're not just seat of the pants making shit up. That's when Saturn rewards you. So there is this real opportunity here for grounded success that has come as a reward for your genuine efforts. I need to know more about this. Okay, well, this is the king of communications, ideas. It could be an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it could be somebody very logical. So this could be a boss figure, somebody who taps you on the shoulder, or this could be how people are viewing you as an authority, a verbal authority, a communicator, just someone very commanding, very smart, quite cool-headed, logical, yeah, very clever. And there is this offer coming in. It's going to really, you're just sitting there in the doldrums and this offer is coming in. This is the hand of God kind of saying, here you go. How about this? You may just have to look at your own fears and where you're holding yourself back here. So it's time to take off the blindfold. It's time to untie yourself from these loose bonds that are holding you to these fears, these swords. You don't need them. They don't need to be there. It is just a mind game at this point. So get rid of that, because you are showing up, and this opportunity is showing up full of abundance that just floods into you, where you've done all the hard work. This is the queen of all the queens. So she's been through the process and become all of the queens in order, ready to reap all of those rewards by just, it's a very fertile, abundant card. So this is just for an abundance reading about finances, about work, about just your general stability and abundance. What a card to end up in, the most abundant card. So there is great stuff ahead for you. Let me now look at romance. Okay, so this isn't just romantic love. This is relationships of all kind, family, friends, and yes, a couple, and also singles and their romantic prospects. So it covers everything. So please interpret it for you. But this is a time where you are ending the cycle of pain. You sort of seem to have been in a run of painful events over the last little while, and you have felt quite imprisoned by that, by your fears, and you've gained these fears because of your bad experiences. And maybe they fed into each other in a way. You've had bad experiences that promotes fear, which means you get a few more bad experiences because you are protecting yourself, cutting yourself off from opportunity. But that is now changing. You are leaving all of that behind. So this is a big change. This is a big shift, because look at what is ahead. This guy, he's been busy. He's so busy. Victory, success, all eyes on you, and stability and joy, new beginnings. This is passion, 2 cards of passion and success and stability here. So what a change. You are going to get to this from nothing but pain, nothing but swords, They are leaving. You've finished this chapter of your life. So if you have felt a bit beleaguered emotionally, romantically, in your relationships, those days are leaving. So let's hurry them away. So one of the keys seems to be communication, and Jupiter in the 3rd Gemini house of networking around your little local neighborhood. It's the opposite of long distance Sagittarius travel. So Jupiter is saying, let's expand your network around your neighborhood, around your friends, have coffee dates with mates, all that sort of thing. Or just at the very least, really expand your conversations with your partner or with potential dates. And beware of any bluffery. So that's far too much. Jupiter can be overblown. Too much big talk is something to be a little bit wary of. Expanding your 3rd house of communicating, of messaging people, of phone calls, and of little short trips around your neighborhood, that is all going to work in your favor. And it is going to help you to finish this card here of loss. It is actually Saturn finishing up, going through your 12th house of self-sabotage. You've learned all these lessons. You've been through all this pain. This pain isn't coming back because you've done it. So this is quite a triumphant Saturn in the 12th house that I am feeling. Saturn actually is in its joy in the 12th house. Little known fact, we love joy. Saturn, the headmaster, this planet of hardship and tests and trials, has been right through the 12 houses and is now finishing up the 12th house. It's the end of the lessons. Of course, there are always new lessons, but these painful romantic or emotional lessons are finished. That's what this is saying to me. Because look what's ahead. Not only did you get this triumph and the stability and the joyful feeling here of like exhilaration, again with the airplane rising above things that's speeding off into the beautiful, bright new blue yonder, really reaching new heights of happiness, reaching new joys and love. It's a fresh start. It could be international travel again. It is just traveling to a much happier plane of existence, if you pardon the pun. And another card of travel, convertible, like choosing your own path, the freedom, the wind in your hair. Which way do I feel like going? There's just so much freedom here emotionally and romantically. I can sort of see 2 people in this convertible deciding to go on a road trip and having a grand adventure romantically together. So there is progress here. There's journeys away from the past. It just really is reiterating this, leaving the pain behind and just blasting off and heading off onto grand, new, beautiful, romantic, loving adventures. So lean into that energy, my darlings. That is the energy that is here for the taking for the rest of the month of September for water signs. Okay, to finish off, I hand over the topic to the universe. I don't prescribe, abundance, love, or joy in this. If there's a topic that the universe wants to talk about that hasn't been raised, this is the chance, or else the universe just might sum up what has come out before. So let's see what this message is. Okay, what I'm getting here is seems to be romantic as well. You have been for too long a bit of a lone wolf. You've been the King of Wands, kind of a bit isolated is the energy I get quite often from this card, and that is what's coming up this time. Although there could be a fire sign coming into your life, so that is another option. And that is going to bring justice to you. It's going to balance the scales of your life. So where there has been nothing but pain and disappointment, that is all going to be balanced up, and you're going to be getting this gift. Now, whether you can see it or not, because you're looking at these, the misery of what's been, but there is this new offer of love coming in. You don't see it coming. You just need to look up and look around. It is on its way to you. Again, with the joy and the stability card, and look, the hope for the future. This is a wish come true, and it just sort of ends on a note of joy, stability, like happily ever after. So don't sit around in the doldrums expecting bad things to happen, because those days are gone. you do have to balance out and be prepared to let someone else into your life. Don't stay the lone wolf just because it's safe, because it's measured, because you know what life will bring. If it's boring, every day can be a dull day and you can take comfort in the routine. But which is, King of Wands is a passionate person, but there is a real solitude I get from this lone wolf Aries kind of vibe. So balance that out with somebody else. Let someone else be a partner to you, balance out your life, because there is justice here. The universe wants to balance the scales for you and bring you joy and stability and love and just hope for the future, just wishes coming true. So just to recap, have faith in your dreams. And that's what this card is. Have faith in your dreams. Your dreams can come true. There is a death and rebirth right now. There is big change. Things might fall out of your life. Old ways are changing and passing on and passing away. And that might be a little bit scary and a little bit painful, but the hard part's done. The worst is over. So now it's just the nervous excitement of what's ahead, and trusting, having faith that your dreams can come true. So go boldly into your beautiful new future. It is waiting for you. It is sparkling, and you will get intuitive downloads of this. I'm picking from this Pleiades card, and it will really uplift you. It is elevating you and raising you up and shining beautiful spotlight on you in this warm glow. So that is what is ahead. So my darlings, go forth with much abundance, love and joy for the rest of the month and beyond. And if you would like a personal reading, you know to go to my website, abundancelovejoy.com. Meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you all of the things.